Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Pjx, and welcome to a new video. In this video, we're just going to be copy pasting this house and making a little neighborhood inside the wall. Also, we make a cave system, like a tunnel. It was recommended to me in the last video in the comments. Thanks for recommending that. So I'm just showing a view of the house that I made. I think I did pretty good on it. And I just cut to where I started pasting the house in just a sec. Okay, so I start pasting the house back to high speed, and as you can see, it looks pretty nice. But I always like to move it around some to make it look better, and that was right. It took me a few tries to get each house right. It was actually pretty difficult because you can't really judge where it's going to be pasted. I never really knew that. And done. And I decided to put a third one in there, but to do that, we'd have to take off this poor villager's porch. Sorry, villager. It had to be done for the greater good. So I just put another stone stair there, cobblestone stairs, to make it look normal and replace the door the other way because that was bothering me really bad. Okay, so back to pasting the houses. I just put this one more there. This turned out to be a lot longer of a video than I thought it would be. This took me, I think, an hour and 10 minutes, and you're only seeing 12 minutes of it because I sped it up and all kinds of stuff. So it takes me a lot longer to record it than it does for you to watch it. Alright, I think that's when I decided that it was good. So I was just showing the back of the house and the insides, which you haven't seen yet because I forgot to edit that part in. So take a quick look. Each house at the end will have a few different things in it. This is a survival game, so it'll have chests in them, or traps, or just whatever. And in the underground tunnel that I made, I didn't really finish it, but I started it today. I got lazy after making like a train station, so I never finished the tunnel. But in the future, it's going to have these little houses that Kat made in it, and she put like a TNT trap inside of them. So I was gonna put them underground and put good loots somewhere next to them, so you have a chance of getting blown up by TNT. I thought that was a good idea. And I'm gonna let her help me with some things because I'm not gonna do it all by myself. I'm gonna wait for her on some of it. I'm just gonna get most of the houses done and stuff because she doesn't really like to do houses much, I don't think. I decided to do this with a world edit brush because I got lazy of doing it with the actual brush. I mean the world edit wand, sorry. And I couldn't stand it the way that it looked, so I brought it around behind the house to make it more symmetrical looking. Then I ran into this, so I started going sideways, crossways. And one more. I just drug it across all the way and linked it with the road in the village there, as you can see. Sorry, I'm talking low. And then I linked it in the middle to make it look like there was more going on because I didn't like this little square that I had going, and that looks good. So the road leads to the door of each of the villages now. Each of the houses, I'm sorry. So we got a little village there out of just NPC houses, and then a nice big, looks kind of like a hotel, my design does there. But it's supposed to be a house. Let me know what you guys think about the house design. I worked pretty hard on it. Not the inside. I'm terrible at inside designs for houses. If you have any ideas for the insides of those houses, tell me, and I'll do it. Here's where I started doing the underground tunnel. I didn't really know how to go about it, so I just got a brush out and set it to 0, which is air, and just experimented a little bit with it and decided that a size of 1 was the best place to go with it. You'll see here in a minute how I did it. So I did like 3, 4, all the way down to 1, and I finally got it right. And it still didn't look the best, but I'll go back and fix it later. It looks good. It doesn't look amazing. So I'll have to do something about that. So now I'm just like forming the shape of the dungeon with this little brush, and then I'll move on to bigger brushes later. I was just forming the general shape of it with this. And I also smoothed it some. The smoothing brush didn't really seem to work too well with underground stuff for some reason, but it still did its job. Of course, I had a bunch of screw ups there. So I just decided to go all around with this thing. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick today. I've got allergies. So now I'm going around with a smoothing brush, smoothing it up a little bit, just rapidly clicking the wall because it didn't seem to be doing anything, but it was moving a few blocks, and it did make it look better, all in all. See? You can see the blocks blooping in a little bit. I decided to go upwards with this stick and make another brush of 3 so I could make like bigger dungeon walls there and expand it out a little faster. And it worked pretty well. So then I decided to make another branch of the dungeon and came out this way. And there's another whole room to do whatever we want to with. I'll smooth this out and round it later because it looks kind of square as of now. It'll look better in the future, I promise. And now I'm just lighting it up some because I couldn't see a damn thing. Making a few trapdoors, so it's a good place to go down if you're like under fire by arrows or something. I just made the ladders all the way up, and that's it. Close the trapdoor. I forgot to close the trapdoor, didn't I? No, I didn't. Why would I worry about that? I was looking at brushes because I was wondering if there's a way to make a square one because I'm about to make the mine shaft actually. Wait, no, I'm not yet. That comes in a minute. Whatever. Now the mine shaft. Come on. Get with the mine shaft, you. Why am I flying around like a retard? Why did I not edit this out? I'm professional, I tell you guys. Alright. Can you hear the fans from my computer? I need to do something about this. All this noise. No wonder there's like static in this microphone all the time. This microphone is freaking flawless. It's the computer's fault. Anyways, we're going back down here to make the mine shaft now. It's just a big hulking square, like a rectangle that goes into the wall. You'll see how I do it. Just use the edit one there and go all the way down this room. About 53 blocks in, I think I went. And then I just used the edit, edit ones to replace all of the dirt and cobble and grass and stone with nothing. So then I was too lazy to lay down the minecart track, so I did it like this. Got its ID number and failed the first time and did it. Now to make it look more natural, I came and took out a few blocks here and there, and I think it really did help it look more natural. And then I decided I would make the little, I think there's like support beams, this thing here, that thing. I have no idea what that is. I think it's support rails. So I just copy pasted it a bunch and tried to figure out how to do it correctly, and I screwed up a few times, but don't worry. I decided to count out 10 blocks from each thing and then paste 10 blocks away from it. I sped this up a little bit more so you guys don't have to sit through me doing the same thing over and over again. As you can see, it's like 10 times faster. Alright, so I just kept... What the hell was that? It was a random black line that just went across my screen. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. So I just kept pasting things, and finally it was done. Then I just put a bunch of torches in because I was tired of the mobs. I was tired of their shit. So once I got the torches in, I decided to go ahead and put some of the chests at the back of this, since it's kind of remote and not the easiest place to find when you're first running around on the map. So I put a few chests here as a reward for the person that gets in here. As for you people who don't know, survival games plugin, I will be able to preset what goes in each chest. Like it'll be random each game. Every chest gets random items spawned in it. Random items that I set for it to be spawned. You know, it's not the easiest thing. The code in the freaking plugin, that'll be the hardest thing to do, but I can do it. Don't worry, I won't record that. That would be boring. I'll do that myself, and then record the gameplay for you guys. Unless you want me to record myself coding the plugin after I get it, which I don't think you would, but who knows? Tell me if you do. Alright, so now I'm just getting some leaves to make some hedges around these houses because I decided to wrap it up and not just make it a 10-minute video, but make it a 12-minute video. So I just go all the way around the houses making these hedges, and I think they look pretty nice actually. I didn't actually plan to make the hedges, but it works perfectly because there's one block in the center of them to walk through, so I can make that into, I should have made it into a different kind of pathway, like some kind of granite or another kind of shale. So I'll do that next time, if I can remember. Hopefully it'll be done by next time. So finishing the last one here. I'm lazy, so I'm just using the edit ones. Alright, it's done. And I can't remember what I did next. Did I do something next? Well, there's more to the video, so apparently I did, but I don't remember it. So your guess is as good as mine. Oh, the tower, of course. Here's the tower that I made. I decided that I wouldn't put anything in this. All the other floors look exactly like this one here. This is just the central, like, stairway, and each of the rooms are the same. I don't know why I bothered going into all of them. I'm leaving these empty so that Kat can decorate them however she wants to because she likes towers, I'm pretty sure. Wizard tower things. It's not really a wizard tower, but it's a tower, so it's close enough. I was going to make a wizard tower on this map. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, though, because it's not really wizard battles. It's survival games. Still be nice, though. So, I just pretty much just show this, and then I end the video. So, like and favorite if you enjoyed. Make sure you comment below on things that I should do next. Like, what kind of building should I build next? What should I do in my next series? What should I build next? Should I make more tunnels? Should I make more mountains? What does this world need? And what worlds could I build in the future? So thanks for the commenting, and make sure you like and favorite. Subscribe to show your support for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.